discussing his organization Free America. Well, Trump tweeted, musician John Legend and his filthy-mouthed wife are talking now about how great it is.
You know, it's not shocking in the sense that we've seen so much of this from Donald Trump for such a long time, his entire career.
Trump just got his butt handed to him by John Legend and Chrissy Teigen in the most embarrassing Twitter feud yet. While the president was busy tweeting insults on a Sunday night, Legend suggested Melania should give Trump a gold star sticker for being a good boy. You'd think the leader of the free world would have better things to do than pick fights with celebrities, but nope. He was glued to MSNBC fuming that he wasn't getting enough praise for criminal justice reform. Legend's response? Pure gold that left Trump totally speechless.
Really hateful, it's really divisive, and it's not what we need in a leader who's supposed to lead the entire country. Our country is diverse. Before
we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Picture this, it's Sunday night in America. While most presidents throughout history would be reviewing briefings, preparing for meetings, or maybe just getting a good night's sleep before running the country, our commander-in-chief had other priorities.
Isn't it weird that the president's watching TV on Sunday? Didn't you think? Like when you were like growing up that the president was like in his office signing things, and
like
it's
doing
like
stuff.
There Donald Trump was, sprawled in front of his TV, remote in one hand, Twitter-ready phone in the other, watching MSNBC, a network he regularly calls fake news, desperately hoping to hear his name mentioned with glowing admiration. The object of Trump's attention? John Legend, appearing on an MSNBC special about criminal justice reform.
First, I just wanted to start, this is pretty personal to you. I mean, all of the work you've done on criminal justice reform, really informing the public, storytelling.
Legend was discussing his organization, Free America, and the important work being done to reform our prison system. But there was one critical detail missing from Legend's segment: extensive praise for Donald Trump's role in passing the First Step Act. And boy, did that set off a presidential temper tantrum for the history books.
Let's hit home because I know what it feels like to have a family member in jail. I know what it feels like to wonder when they're going to come home.
Instead of focusing on, I don't know, the impending hurricane, international relations, or literally anything presidential, Trump furiously grabbed his phone and fired off tweets attacking Legend and his wife, Chrissy Teigen, whom he couldn't even bother to tag directly, referring to her only as Legend's filthy-mouthed wife.
The President of the United States has started yet another Twitter feud, this time with singer John Legend and his wife Chrissy Teigen.
Nothing says presidential dignity like insulting private citizens at 11 p.m. on a Sunday because they didn't shower you with compliments on cable news.
Discussing his organization Free America. Well, Trump tweeted, musician John Legend and his filthy-mouthed wife are talking now about how great it is.
What makes this so pathetically hilarious is imagining the President of the United States, the supposed leader of the free world, sitting alone in the White House watching television programs he claims to hate, waiting for someone to say something nice about him. It's like a toddler refusing to go to bed until someone tells him he's a special little boy, except this toddler has nuclear codes. Former presidents used Sunday evenings to prepare for demanding weeks ahead. Obama would review policy briefs. Bush would turn in early after family dinner. But Trump? He's watching celebrities on MSNBC and throwing digital tantrums when they don't mention his name enough times. This isn't just bizarre behavior. It's a deeply concerning glimpse into Trump's psychology, where validation from celebrities apparently ranks higher than actual governance.
And we should have a president that wants to lead the entire country and serve the entire country.
The most revealing part, Trump wasn't upset about any criticism of his policies or disagreement about criminal justice reform. He was angry that he didn't receive explicit credit and praise. It's the presidency as a vanity project where public adulation matters more than public service. Who needs diplomatic achievements when you can demand gold stars from celebrities instead? Trump demanded his gold stars, but instead got something very different, a masterclass in how to dismantle a presidential ego with just a few carefully chosen words. While most people would cower at the thought of being targeted by the most powerful man in the world, John Legend and Chrissy Teigen treated the presidential Twitter tantrum like it was just another internet troll who needed to be put in his place. Legend's response was surgical in its precision. Imagine being president of a whole country and spending your Sunday night hate watching MSNBC hoping anybody will praise you. Melania, please praise this man. He needs you. This wasn't just a clever comeback. It was psychological warfare.
Of a whole country and spending your Sunday night hate watching MSNBC hoping anybody will praise you. Melania, please praise this man. He needs you.
Legend basically painted Trump as a sad, lonely man desperately seeking validation while his wife ignores him. Talk about hitting where it hurts. But the real fireworks came from Tegan when she noticed Trump had called her filthy-mouthed without even having the backbone to tag her directly. She didn't hold back. LOL, what a pussy-ass bitch. Tagged everyone but me. In honor, Mr. President. Boom. The response was so perfect it immediately went viral and spawned a trending hashtag.
And Chrissy Teigen chimed in tweeting, LOL, what a blank, blank, blank. Tagged everyone but me. An honor, Mr. President. I did not have to watch reality television last night.
Orange turd never saw it coming. What made Tegan's comeback so devastating wasn't just the language, it was how she completely flipped the power dynamic. Presidents are supposed to be intimidating figures of authority, but she treated him like that annoying guy in your Twitter mentions who talks big but can't back it up. The ultimate power move.
It's not shocking in the sense that we've seen so much of this from Donald Trump for such a long time, his entire career.
Political commentators quickly noticed something important about this exchange. Legend and Tegan had cracked the code for dealing with Trump. Humor is his kryptonite. By combining mockery with a critique of his obvious need for constant praise, they undermined his tough guy image far more effectively than any angry political opponent ever could. The public reaction was overwhelmingly supportive of the celebrity couple. Even some Trump supporters couldn't defend his decision to use the presidential Twitter account to attack private citizens just because they didn't stroke his ego enough on television. The whole incident revealed something we probably already knew. Trump's carefully crafted strongman image is about as sturdy as a house of cards in a hurricane when faced with people who simply refuse to be intimidated. What this Twitter showdown really proves is how much social media has changed our political landscape.
The vision that Donald Trump spreads, the sense of vengeance and wanting to get back at his enemy.
While past presidents communicated through formal press releases, today's celebrities like Legend and Tegan can directly challenge politicians and actually win the battle for public opinion. Research shows millennials are more likely to be influenced by these celebrity social media takedowns than by traditional political debates. And let's be honest, that's probably why Trump was so rattled. He fancies himself a master of social media, but got absolutely schooled by two celebrities who understand modern communication better than he does. The old rules of respect for the office don't apply when the president himself is busy rage tweeting at midnight instead of running the country. So next time some politician starts demanding praise like a toddler wanting a cookie, remember that sometimes the best response isn't a serious policy debate, it's treating them exactly like the attention-seeking baby they're acting like.